Hello, beautiful ones, and namaste. My name is Sylvia Mordini, and I'm the founder of Alchemy of Yoga. Welcome to today's info session. I want you to walk away with everything that you need to know in order to make the best decision possible. So, first, let's begin by grounding out. In Alchemy of Yoga, we honor all five elements in everything that we do. So, have a comfortable seat and sit tall. Feel whatever is touching the ground or the seat chair. Feel it definitively. Feel it in a way that helps you be present to grounding in this moment. And then close your eyes, especially if that's helpful, to root down. Inhale through your nose, exhale out your mouth. Twice more. As you inhale through your nose, get a little taller. And as you exhale, root down a little bit more deeply. Once more, inhale through your nose. Exhale out your mouth. And just notice the difference. If you can be really present for when we're manifesting something important for ourselves, it always begins with the downward energy of the earth. And then just start to feel your breath flow just in the background. Think of the element of water and just being open to your passions, the element of fire, and noticing how your heart and your collarbones expand and get a little bit more lit up, the element of the air. And then as you expand even more fully up and out through the crown of your head in all directions, that feeling of possibility, of what actually brought you to be watching this webinar today. And that is possibility, the element of ether. And with this honoring of the earth, the water, the fire, the air, and the ether, let's dive in to helping you get clear on exactly what this program is like, and maybe even inspiring you to feel that full embodied yes, right here and right now. You'll see some slides appear, and I'm just here in the corner. Now, at times, I'll actually just move myself off so that I'm not distracting you. But the reason that we're here together, and for this I'm so grateful, is to learn about my Alchemy of Yoga online yoga teacher training program. This program is in its 18th year and it is fully 100% online. Alchemy of Yoga is the name of the school that I founded 18 years ago. And in today's session, we're going to cover the changes from Yoga Alliance so that you completely understand what the rules are from now until the beginning of 2023. Then, who my program is ideal for so that you can know if you're a really good fit, how do you know if you're ready, and the benefits of my particular online teacher training, along with the formats that we offer, the curriculum and the syllabus, so it's completely transparent what it is that you're receiving, why Alchemy of Yoga, and stay around until the very end so that we can talk a little bit more about the investment into yourself that will forever pay back and a really special opportunity and offer. So I don't know if you've heard the big news, but I've been on pins and needles basically all of the last 2 years, constantly waiting for news from Yoga Alliance to decide whether or not we can have online learning as a part of the regular programming for teacher training. I've been in this world for over 25 years and I've seen a lot of changes. And I'm the first to say that the last 2 years have been a roller coaster of changes with Yoga Alliance. But in October 2021, they made the decision until the very beginning of 2023 that teachers that graduate as certified and credentialed from Alchemy of Yoga teacher training may register with them at any time in the future. Now remember, Yoga Alliance does not certify anyone or anything. The school itself certifies you and offers you the credentialing that you're looking for potentially. But Yoga Alliance is just a registering body and it is not required to register with them. But if it is something that's important to you, I want you to know and be very clear that from my program, you can register with them at any time. So right now, I am personally inviting you to get certified in my on-demand yoga teacher training. You should know I've certified hundreds of teachers around the globe for the last 18 years, and it really is my greatest joy to offer my program in the comfort of your own home from anywhere in the world. This is such a fundamental difference from what we've offered in years past in the yoga world. And I've been waiting for this moment, and I've taken great joy in offering my online yoga teacher training program for the last 3 years. This right now is an opportunity of a lifetime to change your life. And when you change your life, you change the world. This is a fundamental teaching that yoga expounds upon. And I wanted to tell you more about who I work really well with and who this program is looking to attract. And those are those people who believe change is possible for themselves and the world. Those who want to be the change they want to see in the world and have fun doing it. It's really important that you know that this program is based in the alchemical concept of change and transformation. And from that, if you feel that vibration of change and that desire to change, then I promise that my yoga teacher training program will help you make the changes you want faster, bringing about real, lasting transformation and cultivating inner happiness and spiritual bliss. So I want you to take a moment and just put your hands over your heart center and imagine waking up in your own bed, taking some deep breaths, eating something light, and rolling out your yoga mat as you get ready to become a certified yoga teacher from your very own house. Take a big breath in, open mouth, exhale. And as you release your hands, notice that feeling of possibility. What does that feel like somatically in your body? Does that feel like expansion, delight, joy? Is there even a little smile playing on your face? Well, one of the most beautiful things about my program is that you can start today. There is no particular timing, there's no live cohort. You can begin today. There is nothing holding you back. My program is both affordable and accessible. It meets you where you need to be met, which is easiest at home. So ask yourself these questions. Does this sound like you? Are you a change maker? Are you excited about this possibility of changing your life and changing the world? If you're looking for a lifestyle shift, but you're also still committed to your life, thankfully, this course allows you to work within the busy schedule that you already have, whether it's in the home or outside the home or both. Number two, does this sound like you? Investing in a teacher training to transform lives has been on your bucket list for a long while, but it hasn't been quite the right time, and you just couldn't figure out all the particulars. Number three, if you've been feeling like you're meant to create something bigger and to be in service to humanity, you're working the jobby job, everything is fine, there's nothing that's wrong. It's just that you feel a bigger calling. You feel a bigger calling as the light worker that you are. Then pay attention. Number four, you want to get clarity on your purpose. Why are you here? And live it passionately. You want to wake up with enthusiasm each and every day. So if you're ready to make changes in your life, then this program is for you. This program works really well for humans at home amidst this continued international pandemic who are seeking what's next for your personal or your professional life. This program works well for busy professionals who've been seeking to find a way to offer others the stress relief of yoga to support their mental, emotional, and physical well-being. Yoga has worked well for you, you know it's made an impact, and you just want to share it with others. This program works well for parents who are at home right now, who long to train in yoga to offer the healing benefits to others and haven't found a way to balance doing the program and being a parent. And this program allows you to do just that, do both. This program works well for teachers of elementary, high school, college who want to be certified to offer yoga and mindfulness to your students, both online and in the classroom. And this program works really well for light workers, closet mystics, yogi activists, starseeds, ready to use your unique gifts by doing what lights your soul on fire. So fundamentally, do you feel our vibe based on what I've shared with you already? Well, does this feel like you? You love yoga and enjoy its many benefits, but you're ready to learn more. And you want a situation and a learning that's inclusive, decolonized, and non patriarchal. You're ready to embrace the deepest, most authentic you. Perhaps you've been holding back that last 1 or 10% of who you really are, and you're ready to dive deep into that. You have a desire to inspire. You take pride in making a meaningful contribution to the world as a soul centered entrepreneur. Do you want to get to the heart of your truth? You want to know your true self, attract true love, start living your true purpose with passion? Or do you simply want to deepen your spiritual practice because it's so important to you and you would love to create a career that you're passionate about? Do any of those feel like you? If yes, then lean in and let's dive deeper. I know you've been waiting for the right time. And if you're here and you're listening, then I'm pretty sure, well, 99% sure, that completing a yoga teacher training has long been on your bucket list. You just haven't had the time to break away from the busyness of your life to complete your training in person. You've also struggled to find the financial situation that was right for you. So whether it's about time and managing your time and affordability and convenience, well, this program is exactly what you've been ready for because I believe you've manifested this. And the secret to picking the perfect time to doing a program is that there is none. Yoga Sutra Chapter 1, Verse 1 says, Yoga begins now. Truth is, there is no better time to fulfill your dreams of becoming a certified yoga teacher. The world needs you right now. The collective needs your special magic, your gifts. And I'm ready to welcome you wherever you're at in the world and in your practice as you start today on a transformative journey from the inside out. One of the questions I get asked most often is, does my personal practice have to be at a certain level? Everyone is welcome. This program is 100% inclusive. It is where you are at in your practice. There is no such thing as having to achieve a certain level of physical practice in order to begin taking a teacher training program. So what do you have in common with the Black Panther, Wonder Woman, Katniss Everdeen, and Frodo? You are on a hero's journey. This will be an adventure that will both challenge and encourage you to embrace your potential and make your superhero powers come alive. More than just having you master some yoga poses, I want to see you become more self-aware, more self-confident in living your Dharma. Dharma means your purpose, this soul contract that you signed upon entering this life, that sort of purpose. And I want you to live it joyfully. The hero's path to being a yoga teacher is a little bit complex in that we feel the calling, we hear it, we hear that whispering. And what do we say? Do we say yes or do we say no? Well, every hero at first says no. And why? Because of fear. You know, if you say yes, your life will never be the same. You're afraid of change, afraid of risk, afraid of your greatness, afraid of being happier. And that's the reason that this hero's journey is so important. For that's exactly what this is. And yoga inspires you to aspire to your greatness. The practice tells you that not only do you already possess your greatness, you have a responsibility to share it with the world. So consider this an in-depth self-study program as a yes to one of the ultimate adventures of your life. You will feel empowered to finally become a certified yoga teacher. Take this hero's journey, for now is the time to take action. As you lean into this, I want to give you like hard truth. There are 168 hours this week. There are 8,760 hours this year. Where would you like this time to go? This week, this summer, this winter, this fall, this spring, this year? Where do you want these hours to go? For they're going to pass by anyway. Don Miguel Ruiz, the author of The Four Agreements, one of the books that we use in the program, says action is about living fully. Inaction is the way that we deny life. Inaction is sitting in front of the TV every day because you're too afraid to be alive and to take the risk of expressing who you are. So, how does this work? When you say yes to becoming a yoga teacher and taking this forward step into your own hero's journey, what can you expect? Expect magic. Alchemy of Yoga teacher training changes your life. You wake up to the power you have to go into the alchemist laboratory of your life experience and mix the potions you want to create your dream life going forward. Expect to be empowered. You will learn how to unblock the obstacles to your happiness and start living from your highest self. Your hero's journey will awaken your inner power, transform your doubts, and ignite your purpose with passion. Expect to be transformed. The word alchemy itself is defined as the art of change, both spiritually and physically. It's a power or process of transforming something ordinary into something extraordinary. And since its launch in 2004, hundreds of students have taken part in this comprehensive program. Our Alchemist alumni come from over 25 countries worldwide, and we've graduated 35 classes of registered yoga teachers. And graduates right now are teaching all over the world online and in yoga studios, gyms, community centers, schools, prisons, retirement homes, firehouses, parks, everywhere you can imagine. And Alchemy of Yoga, I'm so proud to say, has successfully raised the bar on the standard of education for yoga teacher training. Here you see pictured some of our students in destination programs in Bali and Costa Rica, and there's hundreds more that have graduated from the program online. So what sets Alchemy apart? Well, it's our experience. We have 18 years experience as a yoga school, and we believe in the importance of receiving the best education possible to become a successful and prosperous yoga instructor. We believe you can have fun while learning how to do that, and it should be affordable. Nothing shows privilege than programs that have outpriced almost everybody. or programs that are so serious and so convoluted and complex that it's just not fun. We are not that. We are affordable, accessible, and everything that we do is with joy. How are we different? Well, fundamentally, we're way more than a yoga teacher training. This is a mystery school. This is really all about a journey in self discovery. My program is unique in that it enables a diverse variety of people. No matter the reason, those that join Alchemy of Yoga do have one thing in common. They are mavericks who perhaps don't fit the cookie cutter mold of a stereotypical yogi. They are superheroes. Teachers of Alchemy of Yoga make a difference, whether it be a career change, a lifestyle shift, a desire to immerse yourself in the practice of yoga. This program allows you to manifest your unique potential as a yoga teacher. And the coolest result is that our graduates always end up paying it forward. We have graduates who work in schools with youngsters with special needs, others that have taken the yoga practice into underprivileged and underserved communities. We have graduates taking yoga into prisons and into homeless shelters. We have graduates taking yoga into the parks, onto the beaches of the world to make it available for more people. And so, whether they're working online or in yoga studios, gyms, doctors' offices, alternative venues, Alchemy of Yoga teachers make a difference. We want to be the change that we want to see in the world. And so, why now? Well, because instead of sitting at home, laying in a pool of boredom, flipping through your social media again, or taking another look to see what's in the fridge, you can become a certified yoga teacher and make this dream, this bucket list item come true that's been so potent in your heart and has been calling to you to say yes. And so, what's the program like? It's practical, it is self paced. You can become certified as fast as you want or take as many months as you want. You want to be certified in a couple weeks and that works for you? Fantastic. If you want to be certified in a couple months, in 12 months, equally fantastic. It is convenient because it is for you and about you. It has also been made very affordable. It is holistic, inclusive, very fair, and stress free. Your yoga teacher training program should not stress you out. If it is, then I wonder what's happening there because this should support your life. The benefits of my online training is that you get to study at your own pace. The modules are on demand, and that means you can play them again and again with lifetime access. None of this like you get access for 3 months and then you have to pay again. No, this is yours to keep. You also have personalized attention and feedback, and the certification process is easeful with no stress credentialing. No stress credentialing. There's also an easeful affordability with payment plans available. What makes this amazing? We are using cutting edge technology, a library of teaching materials and videos, and a hands on approach to distance learning. You have lifetime access. You can come back and review and retake any lessons or practice sessions you'd like. The material are yours. And there's intimate mentorship to ensure your successful transition into your dream life and career potentially. The program itself consists of, so this is the question I get asked, how do I get certified? What about the credentialing? So here it is. It consists of reading your yoga teacher training manual and textbooks, watching the teaching videos in Alchemy of Yoga learning platform on Teachable. Teachable was created for universities. It's considered the best of its kind, and there's even an app so that you can take the program in your pocket wherever you go. You complete a final exam that's open book, open Google, open friend. You write 250 word, that's like 2 paragraphs, mindfulness reports on watching a sunrise, a sunset, and eating a silent meal. You write a 2 to 3 page report on your favorite chakra. Learn about the one that you need to know the most about for you and write about that. Create a pose guide with photos of you in 10 fundamental poses and the benefits of those poses. If you do that, then you will be certified and you will have the option to register with Yoga Alliance as a registered yoga teacher at 200-hour level. So when you get into Teachable, I just want to show you what that looks like. You have all the different modules here. It'll look exactly like this. And then choose a module. In this case, I chose module 2. And it opens up what's inside module 2. And you can see to the right the start button. And you can see to the left, if it's a document, it's text, or a video, there's video, or it might be audio only. And you just go through. And then over here underneath the thumbnail to the left, it says percentage complete. It'll tell you what percent of each module you've completed. And of course, the idea is 100%. So I've shared a lot of what the program is, who it's for, but don't just take my word for why it's so amazing. Here's what some Alchemist alumni had to say. Daryl said, I completed this program with a better sense of self and an understanding that how I see myself is how the world sees me. So it's important that I constantly work to love myself and seek and build self-confidence. It is clear Sylvia loves yoga and loves to teach it to everyone. Rianne says, I was able to go deeper into myself. I never knew I had the courage to face the boxes that have been closed and locked up for such a long time. I know now I'm brave enough to face anything, and I'm forever grateful for that. Lori says, Sylvia is my inspiration to follow a life I love and make no excuses. Millennia says, Alchemy of Yoga takes you on a wild, magical ride that allows you to be one with your body, mind, and soul. The training allows you to dive deep into your being and express your best self. Simply the best, says Hannah. Olivia says, calling Alchemy of Yoga a yoga teacher training program does not do it justice. As a result of the in-depth study, I'm more confident, more connected, and more able to flow peacefully with the waves of life. And Merritt says, any dream you have, Sylvia will go with you to help you achieve it. Doing the yoga teacher training was one of the best decisions I ever made. I entered teacher training just hoping to deepen my practice, but the reality is I graduated a whole new me. My psychological experience was amazing. Self-healing was a huge component of my experience. So imagine what is possible for you. If you've been feeling like there's something bigger out there, if you're ready to make changes in your life, my yoga teacher training is waiting for you. If you want to change the world, my training is for you. So get ready to take a deep dive into knowing your most authentic self while learning to teach yoga. And be joyful while you do so, all while honoring the roots of yoga. Let me tell you a little bit about how Alchemy of Yoga is organized. There are 2 key influences, The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho and the Yoga Sutras, one of the most fundamental texts about what is yoga. And it defines happiness in chapter 2, verse 1, as the alchemy of yoga. Think about that. The Yoga Sutras define what it means to be happy as the alchemy of yoga, and that this transformation takes place on 3 levels: physical alchemy, mental alchemy, and spiritual alchemy. Physical alchemy, known as tapas, means to ignite the changes you want to make in your life, you must establish a solid foundation, like these big, beautiful bamboo trees. Like, you have to root into yourself. It also means to get fired up from that rooting down and passionate. So we're moving and breathing. Transformation happens faster, and this employs the first three chakras: earth, water, and fire. First, second, third. The earth, to manifest your desires, you have to have strong roots within yourself. The water, this then enables you to tap into your limitless potential to create your dreams and desires. And the fire, you ignite the fire of your burning desires and dreams through action. This is why the program ignites the changes that you want to make in your life, to make your dreams and desires come true. Mental alchemy, svadhyaya. In yoga, you study the self to learn about yourself. Here, the alchemy is through self observation. By witnessing your thoughts, your behaviors, you become aware of your mental patterns and the obstacles to your happiness. This is all about the fourth chakra. Self reflection leads to self expression. Here is where, by looking at yourself and journeying inwards to align with the love and wisdom in your heart, you learn how to communicate it to the world, aligning your thoughts, words, and actions with your truth. This is where you learn to break old habits, those things that no longer serve you because they are not in alignment with your heart. And finally, spiritual alchemy, Ishvara Pranidhana. As you're doing and watching, you let go of the ego of judgment, you move beyond wanting life to be different, and you begin to surrender and become more present. This is then where happiness becomes your natural alchemy. The Yoga Sutras are literally a handbook on happiness. This has to do with the fifth, sixth, and seventh chakras, where by diving deep, you learn how to drop the old stories and you're able to communicate with universal wisdom all of the learnings from your heart and to tell the truth and show up authentically. The sixth chakra, as you observe any of the old negative patterns, you dissolve them out and away. And you start to surrender and tap into your own intuition. And the seventh chakra, you welcome the flow of grace so that you become the embodiment of the divine. This is where you remember to remember what a unique expression of consciousness you are, where then the natural alchemy of love and peace become your baseline, and you feel open to all that's possible for yourself. The curriculum and syllabus, looking at the practical aspects of the program, are organized exactly as Yoga Alliance wants them to be in 4 educational categories. The hours are required: 75 hours, technique, training, practice, anatomy and physiology 30 hours, yoga humanities 30 hours, and professional essentials 50 hours. So this is how we meet these 75 hours of technique, training, and practice. This is asana, mantra, meditation, lots of different techniques and learning different styles of yoga asana practice. And this program helps you uniquely prepare to teach both online and in person. You also learn all about the yogic psychology of the chakras, the koshas, the kleshas, the nadis, and the pranavayus. Anatomy and physiology is more than just muscles and bones. You're going to learn practical theories and how to apply them to real life. And you're also going to learn the biomechanics of keeping people safe, adaptations, making yoga accessible to everybody. And there's a specific emphasis on the nervous system, understanding how it relates to meditation, mantra, and mindfulness practices so that we can move people from the stress response to the relaxation response. Yoga humanities means that we're taking a non-traditional approach to yogic philosophies. We're updating it for modern day, including positive psychology, while at the same time honoring the tradition. This is based in non-dualism. You will also explore ethical relationships and boundary setting and what it means to be a psychologically healthy teacher, as well as then how to live the life of a yogi based in Ayurveda and why it has such a powerful role in promoting the alchemy of happiness in your life. Finally, professional essentials. Let me remind you, this is all about you living your yoga. For yoga is defined as a study of the self to the self through the self. And we wholeheartedly believe that the best teachers are those who know themselves the best. Therefore, this is an opportunity to unlearn the obstacles to your happiness, tap into the power of manifestation, and harness the power of your greatest personal potential. This also will introduce you to nonviolent communication techniques, and this is based in sacred learning methodology so that there's time spent observing, reading, and processing what all of this means to you. The syllabus is organized into 8 modules: the art of self-discovery, the foundation, making a promise and keeping your commitment to yourself, how to live an inspired life on purpose, rooting into yourself and manifestation, tapping into your potential and living in possibility. Number 6, discovering your optimal performance, what some call flow state. Number 7, unlearning the obstacles to your happiness. And the 8th module is about transformation into living and teaching yoga. This program is recognized by Yoga Alliance as a registered 200-hour yoga school, and the foundations are based in the traditional 8-limb path of yoga. When you are certified, you will receive this certification as your credentialing document. I'm so excited to send it to you. And this is a good time for me to share a little bit more about myself. I am a spiritual teacher, light worker, transformation leader, master manifester, and internationally recognized author and presenter. 18 years ago, I founded Alchemy of Yoga to help you discover the answer to the question, who am I? And to teach you how to say yes to your dream life. I've taught hundreds of aspiring yoga teachers who I call happiness ambassadors from over 25 countries as a teacher of teachers. And I firmly believe the alchemy of yoga will spark the fire of transformation in everyone. I'm born in Ecuador with an Italian father. I'm very proud of my Latina and Italian cultures. My immediate family is from Brazil, Philippines, Puerto Rico, Ecuador, and Italy. And because my life is like the United Nations, I developed a sense of global citizenship early on. My enthusiasm is contagious as I inspire happiness and joyful living in everyone I meet. I activate people to get unstuck from their pain and up-level their happiness. My life story and radical transcendence serve as a catalyst because I personally know it's possible to transform trauma to Dharma and transmute drama to dreams. I've slayed PTSD and panic attacks that followed my traumas with a plant-based diet, meditation, yoga, and only holistic cures and modalities. I'm a successful CEO of thriving wellness companies ready to help you live your happiest life. And with proven success, I can help you design your dream life through yoga. For those of you who like numbers, before becoming a serial entrepreneur, I was director at PricewaterhouseCoopers, PwC. In 1999, I founded and owned Total Body Yoga Studio in Chicagoland with over 9,000 students for 10 years. I also owned Healing Power Yoga. In 2004, I founded Alchemy of Yoga. In 2009, I founded Alchemy Tours, an international yoga retreat company specializing in personal transformation. In 2010, I founded Dreamcatcher Coaching, how to live your purpose with passion. I've been in one hit and run as a pedestrian, one life-threatening cycling accident, one radical scooter accident for a total of 2 NDEs, near-death experiences. My life is a miracle. I've had 2 TBIs, traumatic brain injuries, and I am a proud thriver, not just survivor. So that gives you a little insight into my life, into who I am. And I'm so excited to get to know you better. So, are you ready to say yes to the teacher training that will change your life, to feel more alive, to find your purpose, to live with intention? And not only do you get me in your corner, but right now I want to offer you something really special. For the next program, I want you to save 80%. That's $2,000 off your registration. I know, it's literally ridiculous. Uh, so I'm sure your next question is, well, how much is it? 80% off of what? Well, first, let's consider the usual cost of an in-person teacher trainings. They're usually around $3,000 to $4,500. And then if you are doing a destination program, you need to include travel and lodging. So let's say that's another $3,500 total. So with a basic training, that can easily add up to $6,500 to $8,000. And that's not easeful for most people. Your self investment for my program is less than half that much. It's $2,499. That's way, way less because I am so committed to making my program affordable, and I always have been. For this next program, I want to give you 80% off. So that $2,000 savings means that my program for you is $499. That's incredible. It doesn't get better than that, especially for this value and the potency of this program. There are also payment plans available for monthly payments of $124.75 if that makes it even easier and less stressful for you. Right now is the time for you to transform your life. All you have to do is say yes. I know you are ready. I would love to have you join today. Our website has all of the details, everything that we just went through. And I leave you with this to ponder. What do you plan to do with your one precious life? In the words of Mary Oliver, what do you plan to do with your one precious life? What do you plan to do with these 8,760 hours this year? I believe that you already feel that yes, and you want to make this year the most special year ever. And that takes a little bit of a rebellious spirit, bravery, courage. But I know that you have that for the hero that you are on your personal hero's journey. If you have any questions, I would love to answer them now. Just put them in chat. I also have up on screen how you can reach me. I'm happy to do a clarity call, and you can sign up for a call at any time. My calendar is always open, or direct message me and ask me anything you want. If you want to sit with everything that we've just gone through and other questions arise, then don't hesitate to reach out to us. I really, truly just want you to get the information that you need to make the best decision possible. Bringing our hands to our hearts, we bow our heads for this wonderful potential, gratitude for this ancient technology passed down to a world that needs it now more than ever. Thank you to the earth, to the water, to the fire, to the air, to the ether. Thank you to the four directions, to the south, helping us to release our past, to the west, helping us to come into right relationship with ourselves, to the north, offering forgiveness where it's necessary to allow ourselves to expand into our greatest potential, and and finally to the east, to the courage that we all have within, for yourself, for your ancestors, for all those that come after us. Thank you to Father Sky, Grandmother Moon, to our star brothers and our star sisters, all who are here in your great support today. Looking down and touching the earth, thank you to Pachamama, to Mother Earth, to the creepy crawlies, to the fin and the fur, to all whom we share this earth with. And hands at our hearts, thank you to you for making this time to feel into your own intuition. May you have the courage of your own heart to say yes to your hero's journey, wherever it may lead. Big breath in, deep breath out. And from my heart to your heart, to the heart of the universe, may you love yourself, love your day, and love your life. Namaste.